We made fall, we made winter, we've done it all. No, we haven't. What are you talking about? We've got to make spring. I was inspired by this painting by Lucas Atwell. It's got this cool foreground silhouette element, but it's gotta fit the cube. Here's the composition I came up with. The first thing to make are those trees. We've got to make this small space feel huge. No room can be wasted, which is why this fallen log is curved. No one will know. I'm gonna use Sculpting to build up the terrain. But there's a trick to this. It's gonna be at an incline to make the scene appear deeper than it actually is. This is why we need the wires here. There's the bones of our scene. Now let's add some color. I like doing forests. Wish I was in a forest right now. The top should be lighter because it's further away, and down here there's less light and it's also closer. Quick dry brush to bring out the bark texture. And here's where the real color comes in. First an orange wash. And dark crimson for the shadowy areas. We've got a tree shortage. I'll just paint those on. And now I'm using a stiff bristle brush to dab on some foliage. Bushes and leaves and really just noise. Now for the first effect, let's add some moss with fine turf. And some knock leaves. This represents tiny ferns and whatever else is growing down there. I think we're ready for an animal. Instead of Lamiosaurus, I'm doing Parasaurolophus, Certocristatus. That's the one with the small crest. This is a mix of different polymer clays. I don't even know what's in here. I hollowed out a hip hole. That's gonna come in handy. Add some rough details, and I can harden that with a heat gun. Now I can super glue in some floral wire. More clay over that. And I'm baking this as many times as I need. Now we're getting into some real details. Gotta get those cheeks on there. You can see I curled the tail. That's the only way it's gonna fit. Well, if that wasn't small enough, we're getting real small now. But it worked, and now we can paint them. The little guys are gonna be gray like this. And the adult is like the fully grown spiny-tailed iguana. Very colorful. This orange might even tie in with the trees. I'm doing some blue dry brush, some regular blue paint, and thinned orange, and the black is thinned paint as well. Just thinned with water, layering on those colors. I like how these little guys turned out, quite detailed. Now I need to make that foreground facade. I'm sculpting that directly onto glass. That way I can see what I'm doing and bake it. I think it's gonna work. After some fortification. I did decide to add some more trees though. Turns out you can't just paint them on. Now to make some bushes. We gotta fill this space up. I've got sisal rope and super glue. These will be the branches of the plant. Starting to look like a bush, isn't it? Just need some paint. Now I can delicately place these. But we need more plants. How about this reindeer moss? This stuff will work at any scale. Look at that, tiny little bush. Gotta fill this in. Can't be any dead space. This one's a different color. And gotta break this up with some color variation. It's too similar to the forest floor. Now for the tree branches, this took me a lot of thinking thoughts, but here's what I came up with. We're gonna take some Spanish moss, trim that up, paint that brown, dip it in the finest of turf, just like that. Now paint it green. But sir, it's already green. Paint it greener, and use this recipe. Poke a hole, and look at that, it looks just like a tree branch. It's fun picking out the right branch for the right spot, but gluing them in is a bit tedious. To complete the look, I painted some dead growth, and some springy new growth, and some pale flowers. And with that, I think it's complete. Spring, sprung yourself. Sprung, right now, do it. We should be thanking my patrons more often than we do. So thank you, patron. If you see a patron, please thank them. You know what? Don't thank them. Join them. Join my Patreon. Join my Patreon. It's the right thing to do. See you in the next video.